Now let's talk about what's near and dear to my heart, food. I call it the non-diet. For me, my body told me within the first probably week that it desperately wanted protein and nuts and avocados and other things. I listened. I couldn't imagine why my cravings were what they were, instead of the chips and the the sweets and everything. But believe me, I was only too thrilled, if not confused, but too thrilled to oblige. Okay, you have your 11 items to limit list. That's basically what it is, limiting those items and doing the one at a time rule. You're working out, your posture's beautiful, got those shoulders back and everything, and that slightly, tightens that belly. You're a little bit taut. And you can't eat quite as much. Things start getting tight. There's not as much space in there. It's wonderful. Diet is a scary picky word because nobody really wants to cut back, do they? And I'm one of those people. Most of it is in our brains, right? It's in your head that you want something. It's in your head you want chocolate. It's in your taste buds. It's something inside. It's not your belly. You do have your people that need to eat 3 meals a day, whether they be people that are underweight, normal weight, or before it was an agrarian society, people were going out, they were working in the fields, they had to have those 3 meals a day, with the bell and everything. They had to have those 3 meals a day, they're working farms and ranches and fields, and now, we still have our construction workers, the people that are doing that heavy labor. They need that food. I, on the other hand, a sedentary female that sits in front of a computer, don't need the same amount of food that those people need. Think about it. I still eat dessert every night? No. Now my body, my mind, they're in total agreement. The war is over. The cravings that I had lasted, and that you might have, it might come on, just sneak up on you. Why am I craving these things? It's the body changing, your metabolism's changing, you're changing physiologically, your cardio, all these things are changing inside of you. And it comes out, sometimes the effect of that is, would be cravings. Or voraciousness. This is just, I'm ravenous, I call those the ravenous days. I have to have pretty much everything. Those days happen, so you just go with it, and then you have the days that are light days, and that's what I call light days, where your body is really not asking for a whole lot of food. And you wind up going, gosh, I've only had just this little thing today. Well, don't go tell yourself, oh, I have to go eat something, especially if you're someone that needs to reduce. Believe me, your body will catch up with you and tell you, I'm ready to have more food, I'm ready to have a meal. So if you go many days like that, okay, that's a problem. No starvation here, no. But if you find that it happens, 1 day or 2 days in a row, not so bad, because again, it's going to be this for a little while, and that's great, because once you start doing this, then you learn how easy it is to take it off, hence my post-holiday, the holiday weight change with the dark video on my website. But it's exciting, and it's difficult fighting our brains and our buds that say I want that, but eventually you will win out, it will happen, and it's great. You just have to be careful of overdoing and underdoing, and say the fats. Fats, let's talk about that. It's the saturated fats, the onion rings or french fries, that sort of thing. All the bad foods, come on, we gotta know which foods are the bad foods. And then the good fats, the monounsaturated, the polyunsaturated, the things that are, olive oil, canola oil, avocados, nuts, seeds. You need the whole grain breads. But the good fats, yes, we need bread. That takes us to carbs. And I do not ever encourage people to cut carbs from their diets. Now, if there's someone that's if you're eating pasta or bread 3 times a day or whatever, okay, you might be overdoing. But saying, oh, I can't have bread ever, or I can't have pasta ever, or whatever. No, you do need carbs. Your body needs carbs. It needs those fats. It needs those carbs to process, to keep you going. That's what it survives on. Otherwise, it's going to start eating on, it's going to nosh on your muscles, on your muscle tissue and stuff. And that is really just something, who wants that, right? So let's just make the healthier choices. If you're having, like what I have in my DVD, I have Cheetos. I show a Cheeto. If you need the Cheetos or whatever, now they have baked Cheetos. That is so exciting, and a lot of the other chips are coming out with baked. I mean, and these are newer products, and they're good, and they're greatly reduced in the saturated fat. So if it's something that you have to do, or you have to provide chips for this event or this picnic or whatever, kind of consider the healthier ones. Why not? You're certainly not hurting anybody with doing that, but especially for yourself too. You got to have those chips. Let's just think smarter. And what you'll find through all of this is is your needs change. Your needs for food change, and believe it or not, this will become easier. The workouts, each workout's going to get a little better, whether you're going to go a little longer, whether you're going to go a little faster, whether you're able to keep your arms up for a longer period of time. The workout will become second nature. It will get easier. The eating will become second nature. In fact, you start diminishing your quantity of food, the quantity of food that you need. And especially what I've noticed is when I split my workouts, when I'm in reduction mode, and I split those workouts to a 30-minute harder one in the morning and then a lighter 30-minute one at night, getting that metabolism going. What's really strange is you would think, gosh, I'm going to be so much hungrier because I've split up these workouts, I'm going to be hungrier in the morning and all that. No, for some reason I'm not. And the weight just drops off of me by doing that, just a lighter workout in the evening. And the metabolism, something about having my metabolism go again before bed. Now, scientists will say that, you're going to burn the same amount. If you do an hour in the morning and nothing in the evening, or if you do 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, they're going to say you're burning the exact same. It's not going to make a difference. I, on the other hand, seem to feel that my body tends to do better that way. So the next thing I know, I'm thinking I'm going to be ravenous, and I'm not. Something about getting that metabolism up before I go to bed, well, it seems to make me a little better the next morning. Sometimes if you overdo it, it can make you tired the next morning. But I've noticed that I just don't need as much food anymore. It's not requiring, even that is not requiring as much food, because as you're starting to taste the nasty oils and grease and things in food, because you become so much more susceptible to that. As you begin to taste these things, you don't want them anymore. It's not as good. You start craving the more pure foods, a purer quality of things, especially more fresh foods in restaurants, as opposed to preservatives or frozen or something like that. So saving dollars on the quantity going down, but the next thing is that, I have those dollars that I'm not spending on quantity because I can't finish that salad that I used to eat the whole salad, and I'm only eating half now and saving the rest for the next day. I can't finish it, so I've got more money, to start with discretionary income, lunch money as we call it. I've got more lunch money sitting over here, and it tends to then go over into the quality of food. Next thing you know, I'm buying organics. I'm buying just better quality, whether it's a brand or organic or whatever it is, or eating out at a nicer restaurant, whatever. As your quantity diminishes, you might find your quality, your need for quality increases. And there is nothing wrong with wanting better quality, in fact, demanding better quality. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being a food snob. It's for your health. It's for your family's health. 2 thumbs up for food snobbery. So, thank you for purchasing the video. Bless you. I'm with you. I hope you're doing a great job with this. Encouraging. And how's your posture?